Welcome to NFC Now. I'm Julien Virgin. That's David Oblas, CEO of the NFC. And coming up next onto the show, one of NFC's brightest stars. I have to say, one of their brightest stars. Somebody I always enjoy talking to. The one, the only, the real deal. Louis Brewington. What's up, brother?
What's up, Julien? David, what's up, my brother? How y'all doing?
Man, we maintain a happy Monday, bro. How you living?
I'm living good, bro. Man, I just came from seeing some horses, feeding some animals, man. I'm chilling now. I'm bothered.
Heard, man. Has David found you a fight?
He found me a fight. We got us one. And he fought a couple of good people too now. Julien, let me give you his name real quick, Julien, before we go to further notice, right? So his name is Michael Johnson, right?
Okay.
He fought. Who did he fight? What's the dude name at 205? He fought, what's his name, man? He fought two people that's in the UFC right now. They, matter of fact, they superstars. Right now, they superstars. They got a name to themselves. So Julien, we got us a tough opponent, Julien. We got somebody that's tough. Okay. We got somebody that's gonna bring a fight to me. We got somebody that's gonna wrestle. We got somebody that's gonna strike.
Can we get more than a minute worth of cage time? Can we get more than a minute worth of cage time, bro?
It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute, man. I can't wait to put on a show for the NFC and put on a show for David. So let me give you the two names that he fought, man. Like, this guy is good. I like him. I like his energy. He got my type of energy. So the two guys he fought, Jamal Hill.
Oh, that's the homie.
That's the homie. He's in the UFC right now.
And Cody Brundage.
And Cody. He fought my homeboy. He fought not my homeboy, but my brother. He fought my brother Trey Sean. We're not even gonna speak on what happened, but he fought my brother. But he's good though. I like him. I like Cody and I like Jamal Hill. They both good. He was defeated by both of them. But I ain't gonna look at it like, oh yeah, he's a run through, he's a bum. I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna run through him first round. No, he's a tough opponent. I can't wait to even get to action with him.
So we just broke some news here on NFC Now. Louis Brewington will be fighting Michael Johnson October 15th.
Yes, sir.
Saturday, October 15th at NFC 150. Don't meet us there, beat us there. Tickets at nfcfighting.com. Louis, what does fight preparation look like for a fight against somebody who has fought people who are, knowledgeable names?
And we stick to the same routine, man. Manu tells me that all the time. Listen, doesn't matter who you put in front of them. I train you to do one thing. Don't go in that cage playing. Go in there to kill. Straight up. We're not going there to fight. We're going there to kill. Take his head clean off his shoulder, no matter who the person is. We go in there, we prepare for the fight the same way. Every time we go from amateurs all the way to pro, we train the same way. Ain't nothing changed about it.
Headshots.
Headshot, baby. You know the signal. David said no headshots. No
headshots. I don't like the gun. I don't like the gun particularly.
David said, man, you're going to start a whole riot in the NFC, Louis. So I can't be doing no headshots when I'm standing over my
It's funny because every time there's a problem at fights, and I don't like to use the word problem, but every time there's a problem at fights, I don't make a big deal out about it that night because everyone has their different views. Everyone's going different ways. And I always think you need to control the situation that night and never have long discussions. I mean, most of us can't remember it because we're all caught up in the adrenaline and the heat. But whenever there's something, I usually try to meet with fighters the next week in private, talk to them about it. And Discount Dana here got to have a meeting with Louis last time, but I told him that I've had about a dozen meetings with Bolo over the years to talk to Bolo in the past.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Bolo, man. That's my dog. That's the homie. That's big bro.
So, he just texted me the other night. Supposedly he's going to be out next week, and we can go visit him.
I can't wait to see Bolo back in the gym.
I'm assuming that y'all had a dialogue following the fight against Wesley Sullivan where chaos broke out. Is that what we're discussing, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Now, Louis, you and I spoke directly after that fight, man. But now that we're a couple of months removed from that fight with Wesley Sullivan, how would you explain not only the fight, the before the fight and the weigh-ins, the actual fight, and then what transpired once Nate Mann pulled you off of him?
All right, so we're going to break it down. Let's go way back to the beginning. All right, everybody wants to know what happened. Everybody painting this picture of me like, Louis, you started everything. But let me tell you the details. I mean the small details. The small details are the big details. So let me get into details with y'all, right? So I'm at the weigh-ins and I check my weight. I get on the scale. Now it's time to hydrate back up. I go take a seat with my people. I'm eating my fruits. I'm drinking my coconut water. So I'm like, yo, this dude like 30 minutes late, almost an hour late. So we waiting on the opponent. I'm asking my homeboy, one of my teammates, Julien. I'm like, bro, you don't see the dude yet? Like, I'm looking for my opponent. And I'm like, nah, I don't see him. So the dude walked in. I didn't pay no attention to it. I'm down eating my fruits. So Julien tapped me. He was like, yo, that's your opponent. That's your opponent. Look up. I look up. I'm like, oh, what's up? I actually said, what's up? I greet him. I'm like, hey, what's up, Wesley? He like, what's up? He said, what's up to me? So I said, you ready to get on the scale? This man changed his whole energy about me. He like, nah, are you ready for tomorrow night? I said, bro, all the bad energy coming from, bro? I greeted you like a man. I said, what's up? Are you ready to step on the scale? Like, I'm ready to do this face-off so I could go home. Like, I'm ready to eat. So the dude looked at me like, nah, you better have that energy tomorrow night because I'm going to smash you. I'm like, oh, so you want me to turn gangster? Oh, so if you don't want me to be the nice guy no more, like you don't like the nice guy, so I got to get gangster with you. I say listen, everybody knows me, right? I have a big personality. I'm goofy, I'm funny, I'm always somebody that you always want to bring around and be like, Louis is gonna be the light of the dark. You get what I'm saying? Like Louis is gonna be the life of the party. So I come around this dude, I'm like, you know what? Everybody looking at me like, Louis, don't do it, bro. He don't know you. Don't do it. I'm like, man, F that. Like, we going straight to being a gangster. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Step on the scale. We get on the scale, right? He checked his weight. He made the weight. We do the face off. Now, if y'all can see on the video that I posted on my Instagram, I just get on his face. This is my signature. I'm standing over everybody. This is my signature, right? I'm standing over the dude and I'm talking to him. So I'm talking to him. I'm like, man, bro, like, you straight disrespect me. I'm hollering at him, man to man. You feel me? I'm trying to check his energy because all this hyping, you doing all this talking, bro, we got to have to see me tomorrow night in the ring. So I'm like, man, listen, bro, stop all the talking. I'll see you tomorrow night. This dude lift up his head and just jacked it up and then headbutt me. I'm like, oh, so it was a late reaction, David. It was a late reaction. You seen it. David, you see it, David. It was a late reaction. I had to catch myself. I'm like, what would Julien tell me if I was in this situation? Julien would tell me, don't do it, Louis. Like, be professional. So, you know, like, all that went out the window. And then we're like, you know what? I'm going to smash this dude. Like, you tripping, man. I just shoved him. Like, back your ass up. Don't ever headbutt me, bro. Like, I'm a man just like you a man. Respect me like one, bro. Like, you tripping. Like, we gonna fight tomorrow night. So why you putting your hands on me, bro? Like, put your hands on me tomorrow night so the fans can see, like, oh, these two guys are going at it. You feel me? Like, you don't got to put your hands on me at the weigh-ins. I'm standing over you, migo to migo, like, it be man to man. Holla at me, man to man. I want to hear what you got to say.
Fight happens. There was a little back and forth between that time with the word boy and the way
and we all know what boy means, Julien.
The way you interpreted it. Completely understand where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? There is history behind that word. The fight happened. There was a lot. You know, we captured it. Gently Chill, just a flatline cinema, captured it all on camera. What happened as he walked into the cage. There was a lot of talking back and forth. But personally, I think that's what makes you the entertainer that you are. That's the price of admission. When we watch a Louis Brewington fight, we know we're going to get an entertainer. That fight lasted all of 30 seconds. You know, it was a quick exchange. You had him on the ground. It looks like he suffered a knee injury via what you did as you had him spread out. After the fight, you stood over him, and you as you told me, you put a couple in him.
Couple of
He reacted to it. Looking back, now that we're a couple months removed, would you have done the same thing? And what do you think about what transpired?
Man, looking back at it, man, I sat there and I watched the video over and over again, like, cause I was trying to figure out what get this dude so angry at me to get up and fight me after the fight. I'm like, the fight is over with. So I'm looking for David. I'm like, man, where David at? He's gonna control this whole commotion that's going on right now. Cause right now it's chaos.
I controlled you guys at the weigh-in. At the weigh-in, I was pulling you back.
Man, David, listen to me, David. I did not mean to start no rioting there at all. Like, at all.
I never said you did.
And man, listen, man, I was trying to make peace. But that's my signature. David, am I right or wrong? When I won the belt against Emmanuel Osho, I stood over Emmanuel Osho and I did the same signature.
When me and Louis talked about the following week, he showed me photos and video, and that is his signature move. Discount Dana does not fully approve of it. I think I want to make sure you never get in trouble with the athletic commission, but yes, Louis did show me that is his signature move.
Thank you, David. So I don't know why everybody painting this picture like, oh, Louis the gangster, Louis the shit starter. Like, I ain't shit.
I got a cosign. My big sister was at that fight against Emmanuel Oso, and it seemed like you and her were like doing the back and forth to each other. And so she knows you for that. You know what I'm saying? So we understand that's the case. Chaos ensued. It was a moment in the NFC. Like it, love it. It was still a moment in which got everybody talking, which has everybody excited for your fight coming up October 15th versus Michael Johnson. Now, from what you've seen from him, is there anything that you're doing differently in training and preparation for this fight, or is this just another fight, another fighter, somebody that you plan on putting away?
It's just another fight to me, man. I look at everybody as a threat. So I don't ever look at nobody lost. I don't care if somebody's 1-6. That person could still be dangerous. I look at them. Some people be like, oh, he's a bum. I'm going to run through them. Listen, I don't see guys that was like 3-0, 4-0 get knocked out by a guy that was 1-5. You get what I'm saying? So I don't never look at nobody as a bum. I respect him as a fighter. But as a person, it's this. It's straight up. As a person, it's fuck you. But as a fighter, I respect you because you do what I do. You sacrifice a lot of things. You train hard. You probably leave family home and you got to leave your kids home. You got to go in the gym. You probably got a 9-to-5. You come home for working all day. Your feet hurt. Your body aching. You got a headache. You're tired. So I don't know what you're going through, man. Let me tell you something, David. A lot of these guys, and let me tell you why I respect a lot of fighters. A lot of these guys sacrifice a lot of things in life, bro. A lot of things just to pursue with this career. We're not in the UFC making $50,000, $60,000, $100,000, $1 million. We out here making money, but it ain't money we can support the family and be relaxed all day and have a full count. You get what I'm saying? Being in fight camp is expensive. So these guys that's coming from 9-to-5 and coming to the gym, I respect them. The guys who got wives, the guys who got kids at home and they trying to take care of them off this career, I respect that. But as a person, it's fuck you. I'm trying to knock your head off. But as a fighter, I'm always going to respect you and show you that love. But now if you come at me at the weigh-ins and you come and disrespecting me, then I'm piping up with you. But the thing people don't know about me is they see me as cocky, arrogant. Man, bro, you got to have a little ego in this sport, bro. You got to have a little ego in this sport. You gotta have some type of personality about you, bro. You just can't go in there, hey, good luck tomorrow night, and I hope you win. Why are you telling this person you hope he win and knock you out, bro? His plan is to take your head off. Why are you telling this guy good luck tomorrow night, bro? Like, this don't make no sense. So I respect you as a fighter. We can shake hands. I see you tomorrow night. But other than that, bro, I'm here to let you know. That's why I stand over the people and be like, look, I'm coming to kill you, bro. I'm not here.
Let me ask you what you'd do if you were me in a situation. Let me explain a situation we just had recently and a couple we've had just for the NFC here. So, and my job, I think, is to protect both fighters. Once you guys sign a contract, it's to protect both you guys, make sure you guys get a fight, and do everything I can once you've committed to me in the NFC that we keep you on the card. So I've had a guy sign a contract, and I'm not going to use a name, but everyone can figure it out. So I've had two fighters sign a contract here, local guys, pro fighters, and one after signing the contract got a different offer. Let's call it a better offer for a little bit bigger league. And he asked us to be removed from the contract so he can fight for the other league. But that screws over fighter B that is working, has a wife, has a job, 9 to 5. If you were me, would you let that guy out of the contract because he got a better opportunity out there? Or would you make both fighters fulfill their contract?
Hell no. You going to fulfill that contract, bro. What are you doing? Like, you signed that dotted line, bro. Right now, listen, David, let me tell you something, David. If the PFL say, Louis, we got to fight for you right now, October 15th, I'm be like, listen, I have to fight for David first.
I agree.
If you got something in November, then I'm ready to pipe up in November. But right now, I signed it that dotted line for a reason. My opportunity will come in the UFC one day, Bellator, PFL. They're not going nowhere. But at first, I need to handle business. But guess what? I signed a contract. Once I signed on the dotted line, bro, because listen, it's not fair for fighter B.
Right. It's not fair for fighter B.
And I sacrifice, bro.
And I think the UFC or Bellator, whoever it is, I think they'd give you credit for that, saying, hey, this guy wants to fight here, but he's also going to fulfill that other contract. He's not going to back out.
And they will respect that. They will respect that. They will respect that. It's like, listen, man, I'm on a contract right now. Listen, though, if PFL write me right now, like I said, or UFC write me and say, look, we have a big show coming up. We want you on the show. I'm be like, look, bro, October 15, I'm booked. I'm booked. Because at the same time, David, I'm thinking about two things. Number one is my opponent. Number two is David. You get what I'm saying, bro? I signed on the contract and a dotted line. I'm like, yo, like, why would I give up something for something so somebody gave me an opportunity? David, you gave me this big opportunity. Now, why would I just go ahead and shit on you?
And I think it's the same thing for me back to you. I could come back to you and say, hey, sorry, Louise, I got a bigger fighter at 185. I'm going to put in your spot. I got a better ticket sell. Hey, I don't have the money this show because ticket sales aren't going well. So I'm going to take you off the fight card because tickets aren't flying through the window. So, I mean, I think it's a mutual respect thing that the fighters, once you sign the dotted line, you fulfill the contract. And in 21 years, that's why CJ was thanking me earlier. In 21 years, I've never canceled an event. I've never pulled fighters from a card because we haven't sold enough tickets. So I think fighters know when they commit to me, we're going to do everything we can to keep them on the card. So when fighters cancel for a bigger opportunity, I think they're kind of pussies, to be honest.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, Louis Brewington joining us here on NFC Now. That's David Oblas. I'm Julien Virgin. Louis, you mentioned earlier that people have 9-to-5s. You respect fighters for, hustling and doing what they have to do. What do you do outside of fights in order to sustain a lifestyle?
So outside of fights, man, a lot of people don't know this about me, so I'm going to go ahead and give you the details. I own a group home. With kids that's troubled teens. So I deal with a lot of troubled teens, man, that been through foster care, that get kicked out of systems, right? So they get kicked out of foster homes, and I'm their last opportunity. I'm like their last hope. So I deal with an age bracket of 13 to like 18, maybe 19, whenever the age out the system. But I was like, I give them a second chance in life. Because listen, a lot of people don't know this about me, man. A lot of people look at like, oh, he look at my Instagram like, oh my God, like he's rich, he's this and that. You don't know what I've been through, bro. So let me tell you why I deal with a lot of troubled teens, and why I'm helping them. So I got a group home for kids, right? A lot of teenagers that got mental health, that struggle with their parents. There was abuse, sexually abused, raped, molested. Kicked to the curb, that no parents tell them how was your day, how was school. They was abandoned at an early age. They seen their parents do drugs and a lot of things, bro. So I deal with that. I'm opening up my second group home. I'm gonna open up probably like in Dunwoody area or Sandy Springs area. But I deal with a lot of troubled teens, man, because I was a troubled teen when I was young. I started saying I wanted to do this when I was like, I say 15, because I was in foster care when I was a kid. I've been in foster care since I was 8 years old. A lot of people don't know this. Are you feel me? Y'all the first person that they even find this out. I've been in foster care since I was 8 years old, man. And I see my mom go through domestic violence. You feel me? So it's like I didn't have a mom. I ain't have a dad. So one day I say, you know what? I don't have kids right now, but I say, you know what? I'm going to adopt some kids, and I want to show them that it's some type of hope out here, man. Like, you don't have to think about suicidal. You don't have to talk about nobody loves you. Like, it's love out here, bro. That's why I am the way I am, Julien. Like, you see me around people, I'm always smiling. I'm always hugging somebody. I'm always talking positive on my Instagram. And I don't see my mom almost died in front of me by the hands of my father. So it just like something touched me deep down and said, you know what, man? I'm not going to be nothing like my father. I'm not going to put my hands on females. I'm going to show people that it's love out here and it's peace out here. And that's why I always promote, and I'm always talking about God. I'm always talking about, see, a lot of people see this other side of me on Instagram like, yo, why you so aggressive when it's fight? Yo, you just don't know me, bro. Like, I come from that. I come from the streets. I come from drugs. My father was on coke. My father was on weed. Whatever you could name, he was on it. And I was exposed to this. My daddy was one of the biggest drug dealers in Miami. He was in and out of jail. I was in trouble in and out of school. But I changed my whole life around, man. A lot of people don't know this about me. And I say, you know what? One day I'm gonna have an interview. I'm gonna have a platform to express myself to tell people who I really am. I just lost a sister, like 2 months ago, to suicidal. She killed herself. I posted on my Instagram. A lot of people reached out and say, yo, like, what was wrong with your sister? She graduated college. She had a big house. Everybody showed her love. Yeah, but it wasn't that. She was struggling mentally, man. And it's some people that you just can't get through. And I reached out to my sister all the time, and I'd be like, man, look, sis, I'm here for you if you need me. And she was just scared to talk. And for people that's out there right now, bro, whoever's listening right now, bro, if you listen to me right now, bro, I know you scared of people gonna judge you. I know you're gonna look at people and say, you know what, you crazy, you need help, you mental. Like, it's okay, let people talk about you, but don't be afraid to ask for help. I just recently lost my sister, man. My sister's like my twin in me. She's my twin sister, like my baby sister out of the family. Look exactly like me. She went to college, got her degree. She just graduated, got a big old house, just got married, got a nice dog, got a nice fiance, and everything was going well in her life, man. But mentally, she was struggling. She wasn't reaching out for help. And right now, a lot of people are scared. The suicidal rate is high right now because people are scared to reach out. People are scared to say, I need help. And there's nothing wrong for reaching out and asking somebody that's close by you, I need help, man, before I kill myself. Why would you wait till it's too late and say, you know what, I give up? Life is hard. Yeah, life is hard. We understand life is hard. A lot of people can't deal with it, but we're here to help you. And a lot of people right now, man, a lot of the reason why suicide is up right now, the suicidal rate is up right now, is because people are scared to say, I need help, man. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask. Like I said, Julien, I've been through foster home. I didn't see my parents in years. You feel me? I used to be a person that never forgave nobody. I was mean. I was angry. I was in and out of jail, selling drugs, like shootouts. I've been stabbed before. Like, I done been through it, man. I done been through it all, man. And you will never realize it until you ask me why I'm so loving, why I'm so happy, why I'm smiling every day, why I'm always doing traveling, why I'm always asking people how your day was, how come I'm always hugging people. You know why I ask that, bro? Because when I look at somebody deep down inside, I said, I don't know how your day went, but I'm here to make peace of it. I'm here to make peace. I'm here to bring joy in your life. Now, when I'm trying to get gangster, it's only when I'm fighting. But outside of that, bro, I think my calling in life, bro, the reason, Julien, I'm going to be honest with you, man, my calling in life, man, is to help other people. It's to help other people. I never knew I was going to become a fighter, Julien. I never knew this.
Why'd you start fighting, man? Why'd you start fighting?
I started fighting, Julien, man, because I'm going to be honest with you, Julien. Me watching my father beat my mother every day, I was a kid. I couldn't help my mom. I sat there, I had to watch this. Like, my daddy's like 6'6", man. My daddy's tall as hell. He's big. He's like 210 pounds probably when I was 8 years old. Probably bigger than that now. But, Julien, that right there, I could have had an excuse to make me a monster out of life, Julien. But you know, deep down inside, I say, you know what? I'm going to be better than that. I'm going to give my life to God. And whatever God got for me, he has for me. Whatever I go through, one day I'm going to overcome this. Because the pain is temporary. It's temporary, Julien. And a lot of people don't know how to forgive. For you to grow in life, Julien, you have to forgive that person that hurt you in life. And I was never growing. You know why I wasn't growing in life, Julien? I couldn't forgive my father what he did to my mother. Like, you took my mom, my only person that created me. Like, you took my mom away from me almost. Like, you nearly killed her. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be incarcerated. Like, I saved my mom's life, Julien. I tell you no lie, bro. If my mama was here right now in front of me, she'll tell you the story. Like, this lady used to get beat for no reason. For no reason. She was a great woman, a great woman. So Julien, for people that's watching, man, and now y'all look at me like, oh, this dude is so cocky, he's arrogant. I'm only like that when it's time to fight. I'm only like that when it's time to fight. I'm only getting gangster when it's time to fight. I have a background of being a gangster. I used to gang bang. I'm not afraid to tell y'all where I come from. This is where I come from. In and out of jail, shootouts, selling drugs. But that did not make me. It did not make me. It did not make me. I'm going to stay like this forever. I say, you know what? I want to change as a man. I'm going to be an example for these young youth. People that's coming up right now, people that's kids and want to be gangster and they want to be bad and look tough. And listen, it's not about that, bro. You know what it's about? Getting rich, being a millionaire, and taking care of your family. That's gangster to me. Showing people love, being spiritual with other people. Telling people, look, this is my testimony. This is how I overcame a lot of obstacles in my life. I want to see you succeed. I'm successful now. And I'm so grateful for one person, two people right now, man. Manu and David. David, you gave me an opportunity to even get this platform, man. If it wasn't for you, PFL would never reached out to me, David. Julien, another person that's in my life that you made it big, Julien. You feel me? I always looked at you and I said, man, thank you so much for reaching out to me, Julien. You and your girl, bro. You feel me? When y'all came to me and you say, I see something bright in this man. You did. You did. You did see something bright in me. A lot of people don't look at me like that, David and Julien. A lot of people, but you know who sees that? Y'all three. Manu, Julien, and David. Y'all see something special in me, man. And I'm just like, you know what? One day, I'm going to share my light to a lot of people, and somebody's going to be impacted by my story. Like, everything I went through, man, it's a testimony. And this is my journey. This is my journey to share with the world. But one day when I'm gone, I'm going to say, you know what? One day, I'm going to touch somebody that's young. You feel me? So somebody that's a kid that's watching me one day, and I'm big on the platform. I'm in the UFC, PFL, Bellator. Whoever's looking at me right now, somebody's going to reach out and they're going to say, you know what? This man inspired me to be better. This man told me to be somebody I didn't want to be in life. Now you somebody, bro. You
and
feel me?
It starts right here on NFC Now. It starts right here on NFC Now. Louis Brewington, man, we appreciate you being so vulnerable with us, man, and so honest with us about your story and your why behind why you fight, man.
This is the reason why I fight, man.
I'm sure there's somebody out there that can relate to exactly what you was just saying, man, and I'm sure you just got a lot of supporters just by you just being just real and honest, man. And you know, the man that we see in the cage is different than the man that we see kayaking on Instagram. You feel me?
Can you see the comments at the bottom on your side, Louis?
Let's see.
So one guy just said, honestly, I had my own opinion about this man, and I know I'm just a fan, but after this story, I can't wait to shake his hand on the 15th. Huge heart in this man.
Oh, no, for sure, bro. Like, man, see people like this, man. Like, he could have been negative. He could have been negative. He could have been judging me. And I hate judgmental people, bro, because you sin just like I sin, bro. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. So why judge one another? We all go through something in life, bro. So why look at another person instead of downing them and kicking them when they down? Why just reach out and say, do you need help? And lift that person up, bro. That's all I'm here for, man. I know God have a purpose for me, man. And my purpose is to inspire young people, bro, that's going through a mental stage right now. They say, you know, I'm struggling mentally. I don't know what to be in life. I don't know what to do in life. I don't know how to get money. I don't know what to do. Nobody loves me. Man, somebody out there loves you, bro. Somebody out there loves you. God loves you. God loves you. And if you seeking for help, bro, talk to God, bro. If you never see nobody say, but I talk to God every day, like he never answers me. Let me tell you, he hears you. Your prayer has been answered. Now, let me tell you what you got to do. You have to get up every morning. You got to go out there and get it. Your prayer's already set. The prayer's already done. Your prayer's already answered. The only thing you have to do is get up and do something about it. That's it. That's all you got to do. God is 50. You is 50. When y'all collide together, it's 100. You feel me? You got to meet God halfway, bro. You got to meet God halfway.
And I love the way you did that. It was like 50-50, and when you put it together, you was praying. Look at
No, for real though, Julien, man, for real, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all don't know how much David means to me, Manu means to me, and how much you mean to me. Cause Julien, man, you could have never offered me your platform to be on your platform to speak, man. You could have looked at me as cocky, arrogant. I don't like this dude. But like I said, God gave you a vision to look at me and say, you know what? This kid right here is going to be something.
Hey,
no, you guys had a good post-fight interview at the last fight. I remember walking by you guys as I was taking out the cage with my guys, and I saw Julien interviewing Louis there, and I saw you had about 20 or 30 people all quiet as you were speaking, like the Reverend Louis Brewington was down there speaking, and not one person was going to say a damn word as you guys were talking. And that's when I hit you up about meeting the next week. And when we did lunch, I learned a lot about you. I mean, even though you've been fighting for me a couple of years, sometimes I don't see fighters till the weigh-in or fight night. I don't meet them. A lot of the guys, I don't have the time to spend with them until fight week. So it was fun for me doing lunch with you to talk about our issues and learning a lot more about you that day.
And man, this was fun for you to come on the NFC Now platform, man, to talk about your story. Again, Louis, man, we appreciate you for just being so open and honest. We look forward to watching you compete October 15th versus Michael Johnson. If you haven't already, make sure you get your tickets on nfcfighting.com to see this man, Louis Brewington, compete in another professional bout against Michael Johnson October 15th. Louis, final thoughts, man. Last thing you want to leave us with, man.
Last thing I want to leave y'all with. Make sure you click on the link. Go to NFC.com. No, NFCfighting.com. Click on the link. You're going to see Louis Brewington. Click on my name and purchase your ticket. And I thank y'all for joining and watching me. David, thank you for having me. Julien, thank you for having me. And I love y'all, man. Much love.
Hey, one last question. You're on the fight card of the fight of the decade. Doug Usher versus Jared Gooden.
This is a hard one. Doug Usher versus Jerry Gooden. This is a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Julien, this is the fight card of the year right now, right? With this guy on it with USC, ex-UFC star, and the guy that just fought for Eagle. And these guys about to crash. I train with both of them. I spar with both of them. I wrestle with both of them. Now let me give you my honest opinion before I check out, right? So my God, honest opinion, Doug Usher, if he's not mentally there, right? If he's not mentally checked in with himself and say, you know, I'm ready to kill this dude, I like Jared to kill him. But we talk about skill for skill. Skills-wise, Doug Usher is better, but it plays a lot with a mental theme and with a fighter. You got to be mentally checked in there, because if you're not, I don't care about your skills. You will get hurt. You will truly get hurt. A lot of people be thinking, oh, because your skills is going to make sure you're going to finish the fight. It's not about that. It's two things about a fighter. Mentally, you got to be ready to kill. Another thing, your skill sets. You got to be in there setting things up. You can't fight emotional. If you fight emotional, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get knocked out, TKO, submitted, whatever. Do not fight emotional, Doug, because I know you're probably watching right now on Facebook Live. You feel me? Both of y'all my homeboys. I'm not going to pick sides. I know it's going to be a good fight. Jerry versus Doug Usher is going to be a good crash. I love both of them. Both of them my brothers. Like I said, who's going to win? We don't know. Y'all got to tune in. October 15th, baby. I'll see y'all then.
Louis Brewington, man, we appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us this evening, brother.
For sure, bro. Much love, David.
See you, Louis. Appreciate it.
All right.